Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to another story time. Now, I haven't done a story time in a little while from to what I really know from my recollection of the past events. But yeah, I haven't really made a story time in a while, so why not just get to it? So, this story time is going to be about working hard enough, right? So, a lot of us think that we're working hard enough and that we're doing enough, but to be honest, sometimes it's literally never enough. And I literally mean that. So, there was this little project, right? And it was a little video editing project. And these are into two portions. So, I did one project, which was like back around August, so around that time frame, and then one was very recently during this month, right? The month of October. And whenever I say that, like in the months, it's just when I'm recording this, right? So you may watch this on a later date. It may be November. It may be up in December. So it literally doesn't matter whatever month you are in the year, but that's when these events happened, right? Or they took place. So I went and I made this video, right? I thought it was sufficient, right? I thought, oh, I did a good job. But did I? No. No, I didn't. I thought I did, but then I saw like other people's projects in the class, right? And I saw mine and it just shadowed in comparison. Now, for this other project that we did, it was a bit unfair because these people who were making ads, because we did like a little ad project, right? They went like beyond to what you're supposed to do, meaning the time frame. So it was like, nice, dude, let's go. They went past the time frame. Yeah. So I got a bit upset, but they did put a lot of effort, so they definitely did deserve it. But come on, you don't need a 2 minute ad. Like literally, I'm not even gonna lie. Speaking of 2 minutes, like I was literally editing, right? I was editing and listening to music or something, or I'm pretty sure I was literally just playing Cold War. I was just having a deep conversation playing Cold War. I have no clue, literally no recollection of to why I did not go and record that, because that would have literally made a sick podcast or something. Because dude, I was just like talking for hours, just talking about life and just talking about romance advice and all this type of stuff. Yes, I do have some finite advice, but it's all not from myself. It's just honestly really basic. You know, it comes down to self love and all that. And I can get into that in another video, but that's not what this is about. This is about pushing past your limits and literally finding yourself and also putting in more work than you think, right? Because when you're working on something, you can never be content. You always have to be hungry. You have that hungry mindset, right? You got to be like, all right, what can I do to improve? What can I add? What can I fix up, you know? Like, where is there to improve? Like, you should always find something to improve. Even if it doesn't look like it needs improvement, I would, like, go over it numerous times just to make sure, you know? But yeah, so my point is, we did this little project. It was in this one class, and this one class was like, whatever, right? I'm not really going to mention the class name. And the reason why I'm not mentioning the class name is just because I don't want to. But, anyways, it was just a normal class, and we made these little 30-second videos, or like a minute to 2 minute videos. And whenever we were working on it, right, I put in effort, right, and I was like, oh, this is sufficient for now. But it wasn't, right? And I think I brought this up a little bit earlier that I watched these other people's videos, right, and I was just like, wow, mine literally just shadows in comparison, because these people had creativity, you know, and especially with like the certain time frame which was given, you know, it was like a short time frame. And I am just going to be completely real. So this is like a class project, right? But if you want somebody to be creative, give them a few weeks, not a day. Like, dude, creativity doesn't just happen like that. And especially if you want it to be glorious, you know? Like, if you want something to be glorious or spectacular, you can't just be given like a day. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like, that is ridiculous. Just to be completely real, that is ridiculous. But anyways, my point is with that, I know I went on a little rant about creativity in a day, but like if you want something to be sufficient, you need more time. But I saw these other people, but even though they had these time constraints, they still managed to do well. You know, not only do well, like some ads were just insane. I'm like, wow, like people can do a lot, you know, and that's the thing. Like people may not even have the same passion as you, yet they can destroy you in your passion, even though they don't work on it. And that is something that is like, wow, literally, wow, you know. And I was just looking back on it, you know, and I just learned like that day, you know, like never be content. And this was like a lesson I learned recently. I think this was like back in August to when I learned this lesson. And it's just about never being content, always having that hungry mindset, always having that ambitious mindset, always trying to take things one step further in a good way. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. And again, we did have this little ad project, right? And I did an actual ad, like it was really funny. It was a little G Fuel ad that I did, and of course I'm not going to be releasing that because it is so cringe. Oh my dude, I just looking back on it to whenever I like saw the ad and it was like a G Fuel ad, it's just like, oh man. Like okay, here's the thing with the ad. I'm going to describe it briefly. But of course I'm not going to have it on the channel, and it's just because it's like you know? Like it just wasn't that great, you know? But the point is, my face was in it, of course, or else it wouldn't really make that much sense. And then the ad was about, do you struggle with getting around the hundreds, right? Like, that was, like, the main format with the ad. It was really funny. I should have had, instead of G Fuel, I should have had 2% milk, just because that would have been so funny. Because it's literally a common mantra for my channel, because I literally, every time I go for around 100, I swear it's like, I have milk, and then it's just like, bam, I destroy it. Like, I am not even kidding. I have no clue why that is. It's probably a psychological thing, but dude, it helps tremendously to whenever I go for around 100s. I don't need it all the time, but like, majority of the times that I get around 100 is because I literally had milk. And that is like the funniest thing to me. So, anyways, I'm gonna end this video here, and the moral of this video is gonna be always try to strive for better, you know, because there's always something that you can improve on. And this isn't trying to tear anybody down, because this is a good thing. Learning from your mistakes and also being the person who you want to be by trying to strive for better will help you in the end, you know. It's not going to tear you down. This is not a video for me to tear you down or saying, go run a mile or something like that. No, I'm saying, just be you, man. Strive for better. Strive for the good things in life. And I'm not saying the good things as woman and all that. Nah, that is a waste of time, dude. I'm saying strive for things for yourself and find yourself and who you truly are. And I will get into that in a story time later on. I know I can't get into it quite right now because it's just going to be a lot, you know, and I may even just write a script for it because it just means that much to me, you know. So do all of these other story times, but that one in particular is going to be a long one, and I really want all my points to be concise because it has been a long journey for that. So, anyways, as usual, have yourselves a good one, and peace out.